Coming to you from Little Rock, Arkansas, welcome to Sips on the Rock with Legacy Wine and Spirits. Join hosts and store owners Johnny Akins and David Bevins, along with product expert extraordinaire Jake Dell, as we chat about booze, news, and other happenings in the wide world of wine and spirits. Now, let's get to sipping.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 14 of Sips on the Rock.
Sips on the Rock. We are joined today again by the lovely and intelligent Rachel Marks.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here.
It's been a while. Glad to have you back on with us today.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Makes sense on a wine-focused episode.
Yeah.
That's right. With Rachel on.
We needed some good wine knowledge to talk about.
For today is
Beaujolais Day.
Yay.
Happy Beaujolais Day, guys.
Yay.
Happy Beaujolais Day.
Yeah.
Beaujolais Nouveau.
Wonderful.
I'm actually trying this for the first time.
Same.
Yeah.
Just came in off the truck
No
today.
one has, it's
Well,
not supposed
unless
to
you
be.
shop at a certain other store, apparently.
Well, yeah.
Who does not play by the rules. Anyway, this is the annual release, the DeBouf Beaujolais Nouveau.
Yes, and Beaujolais Nouveau is released every third Thursday of November at 12:01 a.m. and no moment sooner, apparently.
That's the rule. That's the rule.
That's the rule.
Not everybody always follows the rules.
Right.
Stupid heads.
We do.
Right.
Rule followers.
So new in the glass, new in the bottle, young wine. Anyone sipped yet? Look at that color. I just saw it on the
I know,
paper.
right?
Wow.
It looks like lipstick, purple, and beautiful.
It feels a little darker than I remember it.
I think so too.
Okay.
It does have a little deeper color.
Nose. So all signs are pointing to this being a good year for Beaujolais.
Yes.
I think it is.
I mean, this
Pretty
is
good.
very light and fruity. It's what you expect from a Beaujolais Nouveau. Absolutely.
I mean, this is the quintessential, Nouveau. This is the one that everyone knows about.
Nouveau meaning new.
Yeah.
And very exciting to get this stuff in. It's another hallmark of the holidays.
Yeah, not only is this a beautiful Thanksgiving wine, it's a Thanksgiving tradition for Americans right now, but it also pairs really well with a wide range of dishes from, name it barbecue to cedar plank salmon. It's just a really, it's because it's light bodied, low tannins, high acidity, pairs really well with a gamut of food.
Yeah, and particularly on your Thanksgiving table, you got all the sides and the turkey and the ham or whatever. It goes with everything really well. And it's the style you want because it's high acid and low alcohol, so you can have more than a glass or two and not just be drooling at the table.
What is the ABV there? I didn't look.
What 13?
Okay.
That's it. That's good. So Beaujolais is made from the Gamay grape, which they focus on primarily in the Beaujolais region, which is in the southern end of Burgundy in France. Gamay is very similar to the Pinot Noir grape, as it is very light-bodied, low tannins, high acidity, everything we just spoke about. And the Nouveau originally came out to celebrate the end of harvest season in France. So Americans caught on in the 1980s, and we've decided it's the Thanksgiving wine.
Those crazy 80s.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great option. There's tons of good options for your Thanksgiving table, but no, this is right up there in the top tier of go-tos.
Yep.
Right.
For the holidays.
And it's not just the Nouveau. Obviously, there's your Cruise and all the top tier all the way down.
There are 10 crews in Beaujolais.
Name them.
We have Morgon, Fleury, Bruy, Côte Bruy, Julianas. We have Chinas. There's Schroble and Regine. And there's two more I'm forgetting.
Saint Amour, is that?
Oh, yeah, Saint Amour. And I said Moulin Avant.
There you go.
Wow.
Very good. You get a gold star today.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
Anyway, so the crews, their wines are, really they're often age-worthy wines. We have a handful of bottles here that are range from 2014 to 2016. They are still very beautiful in the bottle. They're on sale right now.
Yeah, we opened a bunch of them recently.
They've held up, and they've done nothing but just gain more character in the bottle. So definitely don't miss your chance to come and try these, because you won't find them anywhere else here in Little Rock or probably Arkansas, honestly.
We've been cellaring these for the consumer.
Right.
Yes.
We did have some nice verticals, the same house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Verticals.
These are very special wines.
Yeah.
So definitely come down here, try these wines. You don't want to miss it.
Got one Wine Wednesday left before Thanksgiving, although these are already being on sale.
Yeah. And, it'd be super cool to compare a Cru Beaujolais against the Nouveau Beaujolais.
Oh, God.
Either way, even though they do, right, even though they do have more character and depth to them, they still pair very well with Thanksgiving meals as well. So definitely don't miss out.
Well, and that, what David just said reminded me to remind you guys that we're airing today's Thursday. This will drop on Tuesday on podcast. So if you're listening through the podcast, Wednesday is Wine Wednesday. It's the last Wine Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So be sure that you are planning on stocking up. You can place orders online. We'll deliver. It's going to be a crazy day for us, but we're ready for you. So.
We'll also be having a few wine tastings as well, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have
tons of wines.
Lots of wines out on the floor to sample. I think there's even, I think we're going to plan on having all of our barrel picks out.
Oh, wow.
To be sampled as well.
And who knows? You might be able to taste some of these Cru Beaujolais as well.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we will be open on Thanksgiving Day, but we will be running on shortened hours.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do 9 to 6 on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, but get your deliveries in before 4 o'clock, because 4 o'clock is going to be the cutoff for deliveries.
Hot tip.
Another thing I just found out is that the producers of the Beaujolais Nouveau, there's always an artist competition each year for their labels. So their labels are always very unique. Really cool bottle, will look wonderful on your table.
Sure will. This is actually a really pretty bottle this year.
Yeah,
that's cool.
A little more interesting than in some years where they just have like a bunch of flowers on there.
Yeah, it was like
kind of boring.
The past couple of years have been like just abstract
right
color smears or whatever.
Snooze fest.
A snooze fest.
And the wine was lackluster itself. This is very hit and miss with this Nouveau.
Well, last year
we didn't get any.
Yeah, there was that train wreck.
Oh, I forgot about
train
that.
wreck.
No, there was like some sort of
the truck.
It was
truck.
a train wreck.
Yeah.
the truck that was bringing the Nouveau to Arkansas.
All of
state
Arkansas.
supply.
The whole entire state supply. Dumped. Yeah.
Yes. So no Nouveau from last year. So this year, definitely, you got to make up for that.
Do you remember? Were there a couple customers who didn't believe the story?
Yes.
Thought we were lying.
They will always.
You just don't have
initially think that we're lying. It's like
I'll never forget this person. I told them the story. I mean, it does sound crazy that would happen, but they were like, you made that up. I was like, no, I didn't.
Don't lie to me. I know you got it back in the back.
Go Google it.
You are not worthy. No, that there was also a Fireball wreck a few years ago too. Remember that?
Wow.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Fireball everywhere. What a sticky mess that was.
Yeah,
Right.
horrible. I feel sorry for the folks that had to clean that up.
Oh my God, I know.
The animals that would come up,
Yeah,
Good grief.
attracting a lot of deer.
yeah.
So you mentioned some of these crews. You can sell there for a while. How high end do these get if you're going to buy some for cellaring? I mean, are they like some of the cabs that just get like the hundreds of dollars? Or?
From what I understand, no, it's not a ridiculous. There's no bottles that are going to be that pricey.
Yeah.
But they're age worthy. They're beautiful. I think, you could probably definitely find some that are near $100 somewhere in the world, but probably Beaujolais. I'm not familiar with anything like that.
Well, that's cool. So this is a good entry level.
Yeah, you get good value.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, so what do we think of the Nouveau? I think this is a pretty good year.
I'm very impressed with it.
It is beautiful.
The best that I can remember.
Me too, honestly.
We didn't see any rosé a couple years ago. We also got the rosé.
Oh,
oh wow.
Maybe that was a flop, and so they decided not to bring it in again. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of new, we got that new Pennsylvania Dutch peppermint bark.
If we haven't talked enough about eggnog lately,
this is not an eggnog.
We got a peppermint bark
liqueur.
Not an eggnog?
It's not an eggnog. It's just a cream liqueur.
Oh.
I thought it was peppermint bark eggnog.
Yeah, me too. Shows what we know.
You're
the only one that picked up and actually looked at the bottle.
The only time I've ever seen Penn Dutch label was eggnog, so my brain was saying,
Yeah.
This is eggnog. Yeah.
Now we'll have to try some of that and give a report.
Sounds
so. Is that like? Is this obviously a once a year limited time situation?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Even more limited than the eggnog
because we didn't get asked for pre-orders for that.
No. It showed up at the warehouse and said you better get it because it's going to be gone soon. Okay. So we got a few cases.
So what we got.
Yeah,
and then it's gone.
So I wonder if like the Pennsylvania Dutch folks, they just make eggnog all year round and
just churning,
ship it out.
Could you imagine? I mean,
ship it out in November and then like
eggnog.
Yeah, I don't know. What do they do? Because that's all they produce.
Get started on the next batch.
Where so it's Pennsylvania, right?
I assume.
I don't even know for sure. It might not be.
So.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania Dutch is probably made in Texas. Or...
Yeah. New York City. That's fun. We also got the whip shots are back in for your holiday pumpkin pie. I can't wait.
With the peppermint
variants. New flavor.
I'm excited about that. I'll have to get some.
Whip shots.
It went pretty quickly last time.
like real damn quick.
Yeah. We got told that the distributor will take any back if a customer brings some back because they haven't read the instructions. And if you don't dispense it correctly, didn't y'all have this happen where all the gas is gone and there's still some in there?
We actually put that warning out on one of our previous episodes.
Right. So make sure to read the labels if you buy the whip shots.
It's also dairy free, so it says do not refrigerate on the can.
That's interesting.
Dairy free whipped
dairy
cream.
free even after don't refrigerate even after opening.
Wouldn't you want it cold?
I still think it would be better cold unless it messes up the consistency of it.
I'm
Maybe
not
it does.
Sure.
Yeah.
Huh.
Jake, what's this Heaven's Door?
Yeah.
So something else really exciting. We have the most unique special barrel pick we've ever seen in Legacy.
In Arkansas.
And in Arkansas, there's an argument to be made. We've talked about the ones we've had and the bigger ones that we haven't been able to get because they're a little more exclusive. Just because of how little is put out there, it goes to bigger markets or other stores. This one is so special because of the barrel that it's in. It is Tennessee bourbon whiskey that has been finished in Vino de Naranja casks. What is Vino de Naranja?
Is it orange wine?
It is orange wine. The weirdest, craziest barrel finish I've ever seen or had cross my lips when it comes to bourbon. And it's fantastic. And I remember you saying it's not orange wine in the traditional sense because it's Spanish Vino de Naranja, which is literally white wine macerated with orange peels. And so it is. You get notes of like creamsicle, tons of citrus. Wow. It is killer. And we're going to maybe dive a little bit more in depth on it and maybe even have somebody from the distillery join us remotely to talk about it and we'll sample it soon. But also the barrels are like super huge. So we did get a little bit more of this one than the normal barrel pick yield is. So we'll have it for a while. I'm sure it'll last through the holidays. Mm-hmm. Crazy limited. Like I said, when it comes to what it actually is. And we were told we're the only ones in the state that got one. Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. So
normally they blend this into their like $400 or $500 I forget what it's called, like remix series or something, that then goes for $1,000 in the black market, resale, secondary market. And this is one of the few barrels that didn't make it into that. It is a little bit younger than that, so it's not the same juice that's in there, but that's how special it is.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Good looking bottle.
I can't wait to try it.
I know, me too.
It looks a lot better than their standard bottle on the shelf.
It does. It's very nice.
So we wanted to mention it on this episode. We're not going to dive into it and taste it, like Jake said. We'll wait till maybe in the next episode. But it is available for the.
Well, we're getting the word out because it's here, and man, you should come get some.
But all of our barrel picks are in now, though, right?
Yeah,
we're not.
I think all that we're going to get until the new year.
Yeah,
good.
Which
good.
Yeah. They are expensive to buy a whole barrel's worth.
They make great Christmas gifts.
They do.
Just reading an article about how liquor is the number one preferred gift in the corporate gifting world. Mm-hmm. So all you corporate tycoons out there, get your shopping done.
Tycoons,
and,
listen to our
legacy
show.
This year.
All the billionaire CEOs listening out there.
Keep your staff happy. We also make pretty kick butt gift baskets. So
we gift wrap for free. We'll start talking more about these things as it gets closer to Christmas. But we gift wrap for free, and then we do gift baskets that are in nice plastic wrapping with a little filling in there, and they look all pretty.
Shrink wrap.
David's usually the man making them all beautiful.
I'm teaching other folks.
Yes, I am his understudy.
The gift wrapping understudy.
I just cleaned out my little dungeon beneath the stairwell yesterday to get ready for the gift wrapping season.
Yeah, we always get people coming in for scotches for their boss. Yeah. Nice bottle of wine for the wife. We got what you need. We also have other stuff besides booze, gift-wise. We got books. We got accessories.
Didn't we just get some cobblers in?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's talk about food for a minute. Yeah. So Thanksgiving coming. I mean, I love dressing, like cornbread dressing. And my grandmother obviously had the best recipe in existence.
But it's time consuming.
It is time consuming to make. You got to bake the cornbread, and it's like a process.
It's a process.
I can make it, but Good Old Days, the folks at Good Old Days make a damn close second.
It is really
number
really
2
good.
dressing to my grandmother's recipe. It's really, really good stuff. It's cornbread dressing. We've got it for sale in the store. Got some cobblers. There's like peach, apple, I think blackberry, blueberry. Got a few cobblers down there.
If you don't want to spend time making it, or don't trust yourself to make one,
it honestly tastes homemade. It's really good stuff.
Are these is good old what is it?
Good Old Days.
Good old. Are they in Arkansas?
Yeah, that's local.
Yep, it's local.
Great.
Over off of Asher.
That is really cool.
Yeah. Support local.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, you don't want to spend all that time in the kitchen yourself. Just come grab one.
Yep,
they're great.
In the freezer by the front counters.
That's right. That's right.
Get you a bottle of Fireball.
I'm not gonna lie that we every year since we started selling those good old days, we get the
I haven't made one in years. I haven't made my
Thanksgiving and
recipe.
Christmas. We've been we cheat and take that to the family.
Right.
What's your favorite thing on the Thanksgiving table besides the wine?
So it's so funny that you mentioned that, though, because I had my mom send me over her cornbread dressing, and it was like a 2-day process. I was like, no, I'm not.
Wow.
But unpopular opinion, the turkey. I know I love sides, right? Everybody loves sides, but I mean,
light meat or dark meat?
Dark meat.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
that's
dark
where the
meat.
flavor is.
Team
baby.
dark meat all day.
I mean,
I'm all about it.
Yeah,
I like it both. I like it all.
Yeah.
Like big juicy white meat.
As long as it's not all dried up, and like a lot of times white meat can just be dry.
It can really fast. Too, yeah.
But that's what the gravy is for.
Baked mac and cheese is another good one.
Oh yeah. See, that's not a staple on our table, but I mean, I'd totally be down with it.
So my grandmother also makes oyster dressing, which is a really good one.
That's very regional. I mean, that's not a very southern thing,
Right.
unless maybe you're on the Gulf.
Right. As far south as you can go.
Right. Without being wet. Jake, what's your fave?
Man, I think I'm going to say stuffing. Yeah.
I love dressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and my mom's broccoli souffle.
Oh my gosh.
That's
green bean casserole. I'm a sucker for it
Oh
too.
yeah, green bean casserole.
You know, I think that's probably the most hated on dish, but everyone eats it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
People seriously hate on it.
I can see it. It's a, vegetable when on a day of meats and starches.
But like also sweet potato casserole. Yes, not with the marshmallows though, because that's just too much. It's like sweet on sweet.
It's
with like
a lot.
Yeah, with like the nutty topping. Yeah.
We do candied yams instead of like a sweet potato casserole.
You know, another one my grandmother does is it's called stuffed mirliton, which is like a fruit specifically like in the like South Louisiana region. So
the name sounds like it.
I was about to say I have never heard of that before. And I think that there's a reason why.
Yeah. Right. That's literally what it is.
How fun. Well, I'm looking forward to eating way too much next week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good day.
And then the leftover turkey sandwiches for football.
Yeah. So football, not a
so it's going to be fun to watch NFL football on Thanksgiving and have some beers and
some people will enjoy the heck out of it.
Yeah.
I'll probably just be asleep on the couch
while Johnny's slaving away.
Crystal's doing Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Crystal's doing Thanksgiving this year, so we're gonna. Well, because Wine Wednesday.
Your face.
It's we have the same conversation every year. Who's going to do Christmas? Who's going to do Thanksgiving? And it ends up she does Thanksgiving and I do Christmas because the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is a complete it's chaos for us. So
you need a rest day after that.
So me trying to mentally prepare myself to cook a Thanksgiving meal the next day is not on my agenda.
Right. I feel that.
So, but. I'm down to eat it though. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, take a few little dishes with us, but just show up and eat.
So what we got on the news today?
Oh, okay, yeah. So there was some of you may not know there was an election last week,
right?
Arkansas gained a couple more wet counties, Hot Springs County and Polk County,
right?
Voted to go wet, so they will soon be further stressing the ABC.
Right.
They already stressed enough ABC.
Right.
It was on the ballot in Pike County, but narrowly missed it. Like it was like 6 or 8 votes that they missed.
No kidding. Yeah.
Wow.
Come over to the dark side.
Right.
Yeah.
We have more fun over here. Out in Colorado, there's a proposition that was voted on. It's too close to call right now still, but it's going to allow for wine and grocery. And we all know how that goes.
Yeah.
It's wild that Colorado hasn't had that.
Right. Yeah. It's like legalize marijuana, legalize mushrooms, but no wine in the grocery store. Right.
I remember years ago in Amsterdam, we were in a convenience store and they had like packages of mushrooms up at the register. I was like, wow.
Literally, like when you go
full
into
color label, like descriptions.
That's a culture shock.
You go into a tourist shop that has all the T-shirts and hats and all this stuff, and there's a refrigerator just full of mushrooms. We're like,
wow. That's wild.
So crazy.
Just don't fall in a canal.
Yeah.
So what else? Today in history, someone famously said, "I am not a crook." Oh.
Today was the day.
Today was the day.
Who could that have been?
Yeah.
Nixon.
It's also Biden's 80th birthday.
That was it, really?
Wow.
It is. So happy birthday, President Biden.
Happy birthday.
Oldest American president in history, by the way.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
We love really, really old people making all the decisions.
Yes, we sure do.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing.
By all means, let's not have like a 40-year-old in there. Well, and he's been active in politics for decades, like 50 years or something like
the
that.
Birth of America.
I think he was a signer on the Declaration. Well,
Jinx.
Jinx.
Yeah,
anything else fun and exciting we need to hit on?
Well, again, come get your Beaujolais.
Yeah.
I mean, get your Beaujolais fix. I know it's like such an obscure region that not a lot of people know about.
It needs some love.
It needs some love for sure. These crews are amazing and very approachable and crowd-friendly wines. So don't hold back. Get down here and get them. And the Nouveau is, amazing.
Very food-friendly wine. Get it for your table.
Very.
I feel like we're not blowing smoke on this being good because we need to sell it. I mean, this is legitimately a really good vintage.
I mean, when we opened up these bottles, I was not expecting what I had. It was, they're delicious.
Yeah, we're going to take this downstairs and let the rest of the staff.
Oh, yeah.
What a good idea.
One more mention. Next Monday, we're going to be in the studio of KARK Channel 4. So on Tuesday, I think at noon. Do you remember the time?
I think it's 2 to 3.
Yeah. There's a new daytime
some lifestyle
show on KARK that we're going to be on.
So we're filming it Monday and it's going to air Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know none of the details.
We don't
either.
Yeah. We wanted to make sure that we were airing the day before Wednesday, just to remind folks,
Right.
Tomorrow's the day.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So
we're gonna be on, I think, every week for the rest of the year.
Y'all too.
No.
I thought y'all were just shoving me out there.
We are.
Well, we will probably shove you out there.
Right.
But, so
and Rachel too, probably.
Since next week is Thanksgiving, what day will you guys we'll be shooting the podcast?
On Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we're going to shoot the podcast. The live podcast will be Tuesday, and of course, we'll drop the following Tuesday.
Busy week.
I know.
Huh?
I mean, what are people going to do on Tuesday? Are they going to watch us filming the podcast or watch us on television or what? My God.
Our faces are going to be everywhere.
My goodness.
We're just going to be international superstars.
Jet setters.
Jet setters.
All right, folks.
Well, make good decisions, but be sure it includes watching us.
And Beaujolais.
And Beaujolais.
Yeah.
Right.
Sound advice.
Get your deliveries in. Come by the store.
Everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy
Be
your
safe.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Eat way too much.
Yes.
Keep on sipping.
Keep on
Yes.
sipping,
Keep
folks.
on sipping.
Remember to subscribe to our podcast, Sips on the Rock, and like us on all the socials to keep up with what's new in the wide world of alcohol. Shop LegacyLR.com for curbside pickup or local delivery. Remember, for better service and better selection, shop local. Please enjoy responsibly. Cheers.